Imagine a world split in two. On one side, the Byzantine Empire, the eastern heart of Christendom. On the other, the rising power of the Seljuk Turks, followers of Islam. For centuries, these two worlds coexisted. But by the end of the 11th century, the balance had shifted. The Seljuks, fierce warriors from the steppes of Central Asia, had conquered vast swaths of the Byzantine Empire. Their advance threatened the very existence of the Eastern Roman Empire. Constantinople, the magnificent capital, seemed within their grasp. Meanwhile, in Western Europe, Christendom faced its own internal struggles. The Pope in Rome and the Emperor in Constantinople clashed for power. Yet a common thread tied them, the Holy Land. For both, Jerusalem, the city of Christ's crucifixion and resurrection, held immense religious significance. In the year 1095, a desperate plea reached Rome. Byzantine Emperor Alexios I Komnenos, facing the relentless Turkish advance, appealed to Pope Urban II for military aid. The Pope, moved by the emperor's plea and seeing a chance to unite Christendom under his banner, called for a council in Clermont, France. In November of that year, before a vast crowd, Urban delivered a sermon that would change the course of history. His words were powerful, passionate, and to many, divinely inspired. He spoke of the suffering of Christians in the East, of the desecration of holy sites, of the duty of every Christian to defend their faith. He urged his listeners to take up arms, to liberate the Holy Land from the infidels, and promised them forgiveness of sins for those who participated in this sacred mission. The response to Urban's call was overwhelming. Across Western Europe, men and women, peasants and nobles alike heeded the summons. Motivated by a potent mix of religious zeal, economic hardship, and the allure of adventure, they sewed crosses onto their clothes, becoming Crusaders, those signed by the cross. This was no ordinary army assembled by kings or emperors. It was a popular movement, fueled by faith and driven by the promise of spiritual and, for some, material reward. They came from all walks of life, united by a common desire to free Jerusalem from Muslim rule and secure their place in heaven. Among them were seasoned knights, driven by piety and a thirst for glory, seeking to prove their valor on a battlefield far from home. The First Crusade, however, was not a monolithic entity with a singular purpose. It was a coalescence of different armies, each led by powerful nobles with their own ambitions and motivations. Among the most prominent leaders were Godfrey of Bouillon, known for his piety and tactical skills, Raymond IV of Toulouse, a wealthy and influential figure, and Bohemond of Taranto, a Norman prince seeking to carve out his own domain in the east. These leaders, often at odds with each other, embodied the complex blend of religious fervor, political maneuvering, and personal ambition that characterized the First Crusade. If you enjoyed this journey through history, please like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content.